Sound check, sound check. Hello, guys. Let me know if you can hear my voice. I start the stream 1 minute earlier, I think, but it should be working. How you guys doing? How was your month? Write me in the chat. What did you do? How was your productions? Did you sign good tracks this month? Yeah, guys, so I've been traveling a lot, as you know. I was in Switzerland for 10 days for touristic, and also I attend some spiritual events there. And then I will have very good announcements soon regarding to the ADA. Yeah, I wasn't working on the music lately for a while. But I've been working hard for kind of new tracks, but not finished them yet. Yeah, for ADA, I'm gonna be probably playing in an event. I'm gonna make the announcement soon, very soon. So yeah, I decided to start the stream a little bit late, so people from United States and America continent can watch as well. So let's update the demos. Welcome, my brothers. So many familiar faces here. Okay, let's choose some random demos. It choose my own. Okay. I forget how this thing was working. I need to click view demo. Yeah, it makes sense. Matrix, what did you write? Oh, for HDR. Congrats, bro. I love HDR. They are very promising label. I like releasing tracks with them. They have perfect Spotify streams. Yeah, Mete, finally, bro. So I will be make some arrangement them. Let's pick one more. So the members always getting priority. And other than that, I will be just picking them as randomly. So let's start with the Kogans and Issac tracks. If you're ready, let me know if my voice and the music in the stream is balanced. Idea-wise, I like it, guys. It's well done production. The arrangement is perfect in my opinion. Everything is so organized. I agree with the chat. The bass, not enough. The thing is like the sub is already there. I can see that this is the kick, this is the sub. So they have a good relationship between them. But the thing is this, the bass is not warmed enough. So like I can say after 70 hertz to 200 hertz, you don't have much bass information. That's why the drop sounds probably in small speakers, in phone speakers, small headphones, earphones, they won't be able to hear much bass because the bass is very sub-oriented. So just try to put a little bit warm to the bass. Maybe you can layer it, maybe you can EQ it, maybe you can saturate it, maybe parallel process it, you know, somehow give me the frequencies like 100 to 200. Bass needs to be warm, and then, yeah, I think the drop is gonna sound very decent. Judging from the waveform, the mastering not that there yet, I can say that. Try to clip your master with some hard clipper or even soft clipper. Try to tame those dynamics. Then you will have much more stable frequency response, dynamic range response. And one more thing in my opinion. When the break ends, you have just a little bit, a portion before the second drop, right? I think the tempo drawn too much, the energy drawn too much at that point. Yeah, this part, I don't know, it's like reducing too much energy. Why don't you still keep the kick going, like high passed kicks, high cutted kick, you know, it can just make us dance, make us vibe. Yeah, that's all, bro. If you can do these changes, this track is already release ready. It's very nice. And for the vocals, maybe, yeah, the vocals could be a little bit wider, or maybe you can process it. I don't know. Someone says in the chat it's too mid-oriented. I agree with that. There's too much frequencies in the mid, so they are just occupying too much space. So maybe you can make it a little bit relaxed, maybe dip a little bit vocals, EQ the vocals a little bit out from the mids, or maybe try to make the vocals a little bit more wide. You can process the backing vocals and stuff. And yeah, like those should be all, bro. It's all in the little details now. Good track. Good track. Welcome, Ariana. No worries, brother. Just take your time. Okay, let's jump to the Mete Kemal's track. Angara. Angara is Ankara. It's where I'm currently living. Bro, dude, this is one of the most unique things I have ever listened for a while. Congrats, bro. It's fucking banging, you know. It's very nice. So yeah, guys, this style, this Ankara, you know, this is where I live, and this instrument is like the signature instrument for this area of Turkey. It's like the middle Anatolia side. I love it, bro. It's so unique. I will put a top kick for sure. If I technically speaking, I just put a top kick because the kick was okay in the sub and mids. It's like punching hard, but it's not cutting through. You need a click. Other than that, nothing much to criticize. Um, After the first drop, the slow down break was too sudden in my opinion. You could work on this transition a little bit. You know, I'm not sure how you could do this, but this slowdown comes a little bit too sudden. Other than that, I got no negative feedback. So you say it's gonna be out on 22nd November. Where did you sign it? Because I was about to suggest you could send this to Lab Recordings, İlkay Sankan's label. He's probably interested in this stuff. Welcome, Yellow. Thanks, bro. I rested. Yeah, I finally rested and ready for more work. How about you? You sent it, but no response. Uh-huh. So, did you already sign it? If not, I can just send this track to him and tell what is his opinions. Yeah, just let me know, bro. Jumping to the next track. Whose track is that moving forward? So yeah, couple feedbacks. First of all, sick kick, very nice rumble, low end is so cool. The track is missing a rolling bass line, for sure. The bass doesn't carry the track, you know. It's not driven enough. So just put a rolling bass, just put some percussive, some subtle, sound, low sound as like a bass. Then the low end is gonna be so much better. That's the first thing. Second thing, the main arp, dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun dun, that sound is not cutting through the mix. It's too stable all the time, and I think the frequency, regarding to its frequency, it's not sitting in the right spot in the mix down. So try to EQ it better. Try to maybe put it a little bit wide because the low end is mono. If that sound is also mono, they won't have contrast and the track is not gonna sound as big as it should be. So yeah, just try to make the lead more wide and try to make it fit to your mix and put a rolling bass. And in the second, like the last part of the drop, you should, I don't know, do something interesting because that was kind of too repetitive. Just like the first part of the drop, it doesn't have something new. If you don't want to do it, just jump to the outro. I think that would be better. Yeah, bro, that's all. Just three things to fix. I like the break, by the way. Break sounds very nice and driven. As long as you fix the ARP sound, it's gonna be like more than half is gonna be solved. And then just put a rolling bass line. You know, a rolling bass line, cut the low frequencies, keep the rumble you have, just layer it with the current sound. That would be awesome. Jumping to the next track. Gonna skip the intro. This is 7 minutes long track. Okay, the intro sounds a little bit random to me. I'm jumping because I'm trying to understand the arrangement. Okay, so I quickly jumped the track. The thing is, I have several feedback, but I'm not gonna give the feedback regarding to this track, but in general for you, brother. So the thing is, the track doesn't have an arrangement, and it's like there are maybe 10 different ideas putting inside of the same track. It sounds like an improvisation, and you says you are just beginner. So that's kind of how my first track sounded like, you know. That's totally okay in this stage of production journey. So first thing first, try to put a reference track first, you know, put it in the top of the project, and then just label every part, you know, like intro, break, build up, drop, whatever the reference track has. Put the same BPM, put the same key, and try to just copy all the arrangement elements, you know. If you hear a kick and the melody, just do it. If you hear a bass, just do it. If you hear, you know, some transitions, just do it. For the drums, just do it. Try to just kind of copy the reference track, but just change the melodies, you know. Copy all the arrangement, all the ideas from the reference track. That's how you should learn how to arrange the track. So that's kind of it. I'm not gonna give much feedback to this track, as I said, but mainly for the frequency response, your kick is sitting in here. Always check with span your mixes. As you see, your high end is too loud. This is the rides, the hi-hats, that kind of stuff. So just try to have a balance there. And as you see, the mid frequencies doesn't have much information. You need to feel all of the frequencies to have a, you know, full sounding mix down. But I think that's not the today's topic for you. The first, you need to learn arrangement, and best way to do it, just copy a track, copy some track that already out there. Find a professional track and do very similar track to that. And also, yeah, watch the master classes, watch as many tutorials as you can. That's how you progress, bro. Thanks for sending your track. Jumping to the next one. actually a nice idea, but I agree with the chat. I think three things to fix. I love the break, by the way. The first thing, I'm not sure about the rolling bass. Is it in the right key? Or the first drop lead is in the wrong key? I don't get it. This lead and the bass has totally different keys. Just make sure you are having the correct key for the bass or the lead. I think lead is definitely off key. After putting the lead in key, I love the sound. It sounds sick. You need to make it a little bit fat. Try rare EQ. You know, I always recommend this on my streams. Try rare EQ on the lead with this settings. It should work. It should make it perfect. And then, let's say the bass doesn't have much more 100 Hz. I will just boost to 100 Hz a little bit. So the bass could cover more mid frequencies, like warmed frequencies. And after that, regarding to the second drop, the idea is sick, but the acid is so thin. Acid needs to be so much fatter and maybe wider. So try to put some ping-pong delay so it can make it a little bit wide. Or if you are using FL Studio, this Neve Sprader plugin, kind of dope. This is sick plugin, man. It's like not touching the mono information, not breaking it, but it makes it super huge wide. I start to use this almost all of my leads recently, and you know, it's a stock plugin, has no impact on CPU. That's a perfect plugin to use. So yeah, if you fix those things, I think this track is very, very releasable. I love it. Fix the bass, fix the first drop lead, and fix the acid. That's all. Actually, the last build up was extremely good. You made the tension very perfect towards the drop, and the drop could impact so much bigger after you make the fixes. Thanks for sending the track. Now jumping to the Matrix track.
Confession, my patience is losing this fight. Revelations calling me to give in to how you please. Deviation from muscle on under the night. The night. The night. The night.
Bro, sick track. I have only mixing advices. Also, Yellow said the break needs to be more interesting. We can talk about it. But first thing first, the mixing issues. The vocals has too much 300 Hz. It's kind of occupying too much space, especially in the first drop. And kind of it's making it muddy. I don't know, or boxy. I don't know the correct term. Try to dip a little bit off here, the vocals. So maybe you can boost a little bit upper mids. That's okay. And the thing is, this melody, bum bum bum bum bum, this synth sound. This sound needs to be so much louder. It's not cutting through the mix. It's adding so much to the atmosphere. But yeah, just try to make it more loud. I think the thing is, the kick hits too loud compared to the bass. So try to volume up the bass a little bit. Now the kick is too upfront. Yeah. The sound is nice, but it needs to be louder, I think. And yeah, the kick and bass relationships. Yeah. What is this? Is this kick or bass? Yeah, I think the kick sub is hitting too loud than the bass. Patience is losing this way. Revelations calling me to give in to how you please. Deviation from muscle. This part sounds okay. Why the intro sounds different? Maybe in the intro you have some low cut on the bass. I don't know. The drop sounds okay, but intro definitely out of balance. Let's talk about second drop. Yeah, the kick bass is balanced on the drop. I just misheard the intro, you know, the intro sounds unbalanced, but the drop is okay. Yeah, I'm taking that feedback back. The thing is, like, I like the melody and the idea, but I'm not sure is the second drop lead is the correct sound. I don't know, it sounds kind of overcomplicated or maybe too dirty. I will work on the second drop lead for sure. Ah, the bass is low cutted. Okay, then. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, bro. The second drop lead needs to be more clean or maybe more interesting. Currently, how you mix the sound, I think is not sitting in the best position of your mix down. I will just work on the second drop lead as well. Yeah, the breaks, this part is also too empty. Try to have the vocals there, or maybe put some ARP. You need an ARP in the break, because now it's only ambient and doesn't have a hook in this, you know, after the first drop till the vocal comes. This part is so empty. I think that's it, bro. Like, it's gonna be very, very signable by Clubwork, as Yellow says. For sure, very nice track. But yeah, work on the second drop beat. I have no idea how to improve it for now. But it needs to be changed or needs to be mixed better in a different approach. I like the melody and the idea though. The sound needs to change, that's all. Okay, jumping to the Caius track. Actually, I again fully agree with Yellow. This is what revealed Signs recently as their hard technos, you know. Um, Reggio style, yeah. I think it's nice. The thing is, the bass kind of too hectic. It's kind of fighting with whatever you have in the track. So try to lower the energy of the bass. I'm not talking about the sub. I think the kick and sub was okay, right? Yeah, kick and sub is okay, but the mid and the top frequencies of the bass are too heavy, and it's like fighting with everything in the track. Other than that, the first drop lead, I think it's not well mixed. It's extremely wide, but it doesn't have any body. It's like it sounds like phasing. I think if I make this, listen this track in mono, I won't be able to hear much of the lead at all, you know. Just try to make it maybe not that wide, and try to have a little bit body on that sound. It's too loud, too harsh, and doesn't have much body. It's like it's only high, sounds like upper mids and high frequencies containing on the lead. I will fix the lead. Fix the lead, lower the basses, mids a little bit, and the third thing was yeah, the vocal kind of too harsh. Because of the two effects, the vocal is so wet. I don't kind of get exactly what it says, and it's missing in the mix, you know. It's so blurry. I will able to listen the vocal a little bit up front. So if you want to still put this affixes, just put the dry vocal in a separate channel. So we will have the dry vocal in the middle and the effects coming from the back. So yeah, fix the vocal, bro. The arrangement sounds perfect. If you can make those changes, I think you can sign this very easily. Thanks for signing the track. And welcome aboard, guys. Welcome, Brock. Thanks for signing the track. Jumping to the Empires track. Dude, you are making me watch your tutorial. Yeah, this is definitely off the format. It sounds nice for a fast studio track. It's even perfect, I can say. So Brock and new members, there should be announcement tabs in, I don't know. Yeah, in the announcement tabs, check the pinned message, which should be this. And it's written how to make this, you know, connection from YouTube memberships to the Discord, and you will be able to access the members section. So send me your track from members feedback stream submissions, and I will be checking your tracks in the priority. So yeah, I need to earn some money. I have a house to run. Jumping to the next track. Let's go wild.
Everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still.
Honestly, again, one of the most unique big room ever listened for a while. The idea wise, I like it, especially the break is so cool. This time the vocals are so understandable. The vibe of the break sounds very nice. However, there's kind of several things to fix in the mix down. I agree with the chat in the probably all of the things. First of all, you are using too much sidechain. Try to lower the amount of it. It doesn't need to be that much hard all the time. Yeah, that's okay to have sidechain in 60 or 70% for the leads. That's okay. It's gonna sound better. You don't need to have the pumping vibe all the time. The break, like the first break, starts very harsh in the synths. So currently the bass doesn't even, so probably the bass needs to be high cutted, and then this synth needs to be tamed on 200 hertz, 300 hertz, this area. They are extremely loud and they are extremely in your face, and it's fighting with the break bass. In the drop, the kick doesn't have enough punch. I will just change the kick, and I see that you are changing the low notes all the time, and I think you are using a big room kick and changing the pitch. So that's why the quality is not good. You know, when you change the pitch of the sample, especially if that's a bass or a kick, it doesn't gonna sound good. So try to find a different sample. So are you changing the pitch of the main kick? Because it sounds too low in my opinion. Yeah, the bass of the kick is duplicated. Why did you do that? You know, if you're gonna change the pitch of the same sample, just try to go with Vengeance, because it has all the different keys, you know, for the same big room techno kick. So just have the other sample instead of pitch shifting it. It's gonna have much more quality. And the thing is, the low end is so sub-oriented and we don't have much information in here. Yeah, try to feel those frequencies as well. Currently in the drop, I see you have the leads playing, but other than that, you know, the noises and everything, it's kind of unbalanced. I will try to feel the spectrum a little bit more. And especially for the low end, the kick hits very hard in the sub, but it doesn't have upper bass frequencies.
Into practice is like
This trap part is so cool, but again, the sound is too low note. Instead of using just a sample and changing the pitch of the sample, even for the 808, try to find exact same sample key, so you don't need to change the key or pitch it, or maybe you can just use flex, for example, for this kind of 808s. And in the flex, you can write any note you like, and it's gonna sound cool. But currently, this 808 sounds too low key. What is the key of this track, by the way? Let's see. So it's like hitting C1. C1 is too low, bro. Don't make tracks in C. Yeah. You know, for a beginner producer, always avoid to make tracks in C, B, C sharp. Maybe even, yeah. C is kind of impossible to mix. Yeah, even for me. It's so hard, bro. Because it's too low or too high. It's no between. The thing is like that. I will just stick, you know, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, that area, even A, that's okay. But don't go too high or too low. C is very hard to mix. That's why it sounds too low or too high. Yeah. Yeah, you can make tracks in C, that's totally okay. But for a beginner, C is impossible. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes D note, even too low or too high, you can have struggle to make it sound good. I agree. E to A. Yeah, Gabriel. Yes, perfect. E to A. If you change this track, for example, to F, Go Wild, I'm sure you will be able to mix the low end much more smoother. Other than that, those were my feedbacks, bro. Again, very unique track. Never lose this creativity. I love your tracks. You just need to work technical sides. And this is what we do in these streams, you know. That's good to have you guys in here. Yes, you are welcome, brother. Jumping to the Roberts track. Actually, nice remix. Again, I have some technical feedbacks. I like the arrangement. Did you use short round volume 3 samples for the hi-hats and drums? Yeah, it sounds like that. I loved it, those sample pack. So the thing is, the vocals needs to be sidechained less. I think that the sidechain was too harsh. I think it's personal preference, but I will just sidechain it less. The hi-hat's kind of too loud. I will lower the hi-hats just a little bit. And I think the bass sounds too low. I don't get it. Why? There's something wrong with the bass. But I cannot address the problem. Maybe you can high cut the sub a little bit more so the other groovy bass can have more space. Yeah, I don't get it, man. The kick is perfect. Very nice kick selection. But the sub doesn't sit perfectly. How did you make the sub? If you're in the stream, just let me know. I will change the sub for sure. The rolling bass is perfect in here, but still there's some problem with the sub. Maybe that's about sidechain. Yeah, I don't know. The sub needs to be changed. Maybe you can use some different rumble, or maybe you can just use some offbeat bass. You know, try to change the sub. I think there's nothing else to fix in the track. But yeah, the lower the percussions, the hi-hats a little bit, they are too harsh, too upfront, I think. The psytrance bass part is perfect. I like it. Very nice remix, bro. I will even play this on my sets. You can always send me the updated version, by the way. I like it. Jumping to the next one. Huh?
Dancing around in my tight dress, pulling myself to the mall, but then there next. Look at me, I don't mean to be like that. Everywhere I go, collateral effects. All the boys say I'm a little salty, but they kinda like it when I get a little ballsy. Gotta level up, gotta get naughty. They're about to leave when the lights get palsy, yeah. Dancing around in my tight dress, pulling myself to the mall, but then there next. Look at me, I don't mean to be like that. Everywhere I go, collateral effects. All the boys say I'm a little salty, but they kinda like it when I get a little ballsy. Gotta level up, gotta get naughty. They're about to leave when the lights get palsy, yeah. Dancing around in my tight dress, pulling myself to the mall, but then there next. Look at me, I don't mean to be like that. Everywhere I go, collateral effects. All the boys say I'm a little salty, but they kinda like it when I get a little ballsy. Gotta level up, gotta get naughty. They're about to leave when the lights get palsy, yeah.
Yeah, for just starting idea, I think it's nice. The leads needs to be a little bit louder, and the bass could groove a little bit more. Yeah, I keen to see the finished version of it. It's gonna sound very nice in my opinion. Yeah. We need to see this in every stream. If not, I'm not gonna make this stream. I'm addicted to this profile picture. sick remix, man. Like, I love how you make it short. You know, it's like 2 minutes of tracks. It's perfect for this kind of festival remixes. I like it. The thing is like that, both in the break and both in the drop, you don't have enough bass. The lead so sick, by the way. Very nice. So, no negative feedbacks on anything, just the drop bass. Just fix it, bro. You know, this is the kick, this is the bass, so yeah, it's not gonna work. At least they should be as high as the high frequencies. Just give it very much volume to the kick and bass, especially to the bass. Then the low end is gonna sound so much fatter. Also do the same in the break. So in the break, you don't have any bass. The bass should be 2 times louder than this. Yeah. Just fix it. I think it sounds like a, you know, volume mixing issue, nothing else. Yeah, nice track, bro. Thanks for sending. I love it.
In the quiet of the night, oh, memories inside, shadows dance on the wall, echoes of the time so small, hearts beat in harmony, lost in my symphony, moments I can't forget, cobblestone deck, echoes of yesterday never seem to fade away. In the night I hear in vain echoes of yesterday. Time goes on, but those echoes leave their scar in my heart. They belong. Echoes in the night soul. Stars line up the dark sky, whispers of a time gone by, faded pictures in my mind, lost but still at fine. Echoes of yesterday never seem to fade away. In the night I hear today echoes of yesterday. Time goes on, but those echoes leave their scar in my heart. They belong. Echoes in the night soul. Echoes of yesterday never seem to fade away. In the night I hear today echoes of yesterday.
Honestly, the arrangement, I love it. Such a nice melody, the vocal fits with the melody, everything is cool. There is some mixing issues. The most obvious issue is the bass doesn't have much warmth in this frequencies, the 100 to 200. You know, it's so empty. That's why the drop doesn't impact as big as it should be. This was kind of too low in terms of volume, so maybe you can try to put a limiter and volume it up. If you don't know how to master, just put a fruity limiter to the master, you know, just like that. Even you can make everything 0 in here. Now it becomes a clipper, and then put the gain a little bit until it distorts, until it sounds weird. Just volume it up, then it's gonna sounds like like a quick, very, very quick and rough mastering. So when you send the tracks to streams or for feedback or even to the other producers, if you do that, all of the details of the track is gonna sound much more obvious. Other than that, the second thing I will fix would be the leads, the drop lead. It's, I don't know, the sound is good, but it's not mixed well, you know. Maybe it's too dry, maybe it needs a different kind of layer. Yeah, the leads needs to be more interesting. You can layer it. Maybe don't change it, but layer with some other sounds. Try to process it bigger. Yeah, I think that's the key, bro. Other than that, I love the arrangement. Everything is so on point already. Nice one. Jumping to the next one. Dude, honestly, first drop, second drop, all the arrangement, a very nice track. You know, if Anima plays this track, I wouldn't be surprised. The thing is, there's of course some technical stuff that I'm gonna mention, but production-wise, idea-wise, I'm speechless, bro. Very nice track. Congrats on this perfect idea. I love it. So, okay, now the feedback. Now the feedback time. First of all, the kick hits extremely loud compared to the bass. I couldn't hear much bass. All I hear was a big kick was hitting, you know. Try to make a balance between your kick and bass. I have several videos how I'm doing it. But if you just watch my most recent start to finish series, you can just easily get how I'm balancing my kick and sub and bass. So just apply that. Currently the bass needs to be louder or the kick needs to be tamed a little bit. When you check this frequency, you see in F1 we have a huge kick hitting, but there is no follow-up. There is no second octave of the bass. You need to feel those upper bass frequencies as well to have a tight and fat low end. And other than that, let's jump to first drop. Even in the second drop, as you see, yeah, after you fix the kick, it's not gonna looks like that. Currently the kick looks so high and the rest is so low. Once you make these balances, they won't look like that in the span. But if you check the other frequencies, it's pretty much like so flat, you know. It doesn't have a color in the mix. So you should, when every drum in the drop was playing, you should have at least same loudness as the low end on the high end. I hope it makes sense. So currently the high end is so little compared to the lows in the track, so you kind of need a Nike logo shape, you know, in the mix in the color frequency balance, I can say. Currently it's so flat, it doesn't have a color. Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. It's all about mixing decisions now. And also, don't forget to volume up the main melodies. They are too silent in the mix. This plug sound needs to be so much louder. I can barely hear it. It's like missing in everything. Yeah, I think if you can make the volume balances properly, you are good to go. Again, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. This lead needs to be louder. So yeah, try to just forget the loudness at first, and with the priority order after you fix the kick and bass volume, try to put every element one by one, and then maybe give rest one day, you know, because your ears gonna get used to the track, how it sounds. And then in the next day, just do a critical listening with fresh ears. Put a reference track, compare the reference track with yours in span, and try to get the same shape as the reference track. That's it, man. I love it. Very nice idea. Jumping to the next one.
heart racing beats, and high energetic house are imminent. Prepare yourself for total sensory overload. Ray alert, ray alert, ray alert, ray alert, ray alert, ray alert, ray alert, ray alert. Let's go.
Bro, sick track. What an energy. Such a rave banger. Very nice, man. I like it. The thing is that the field snares was too loud. You can lower them a little bit and volume up the kick and bass just couple dBs more. Because it's not matching with the leads. Leads are too aggressive and too upfront. But the low end is not that loud. So I think we should be able to hear less leads, more kick and bass. Just try to balance that. Other than that, the vocal needs to be de-essed. You know, the siblings was too harsh in the vocal.
Voltage wave is approaching very quickly.
It's kind of too harsh time to time. Other than that, I love the rest, bro. Such an energy, such a fast track, you know. It's no bullshit. It's just happening. It's so fast. I like it. I like it. That's very nice one. Yeah, Lucas, this is why we are doing the streams, bro. There will be negative feedbacks until we learn the production, you know. And even I can tell you that even when, as a releasing artist, when I make tracks, it always gets some negative feedbacks as well. Maybe from the labels, maybe from the other producers that I sent for the feedback. I think even the hardware, even the big names can get negative feedbacks. That's okay. That's how we improve, you know, how we get better in production. But I got what you mean. And honestly, every track you send is better than the previous one. So that's the thing, man. That's improvement. Okay, Job Fires. Pray for the FL Studio God and Discord bot gods to pick you guys. So, jumping to the Rails track. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This reminds me my first times when I just find the EDM big room and I was listening Defcon, this kind of art style. I love this kind of art style, man. It's well track, well produced track. For the feedback, man, try to fix this gap. This is so cheesy compared to the rest of the drop. This is too empty. Maybe you don't even need that much gap. Or if you have this much gap, try to make it properly. The next thing, in the break, you can definitely need some claps. Claps are your helper when you play this track on stage. Everyone can clap along with you. You know, that's the thing. And other than that, the vocals was too loud.
United as one.
Yeah, the vocals are kind of out of the mix. Try to lower the volumes of the vocal. And other than that, kind of the track sounds like a little bit too much clipped or maximized. I will just do it maybe 1 dB less to have a little bit more of the dynamics. Trust me, it's gonna sound better. But other than that, sick track, man, I love it. And yeah, especially the second last build up needs to be a little bit more better. I think it's too empty now. You need some proper bass line, maybe a cool respace, or maybe a little bit fatter snares. Yeah, this build up is not carrying to this big drop. Yeah, try to fix the build up. Try to improve it, not fix but improve it. Yeah, thanks for sending this track. I like it, bro. You know, the vibe is Very nice. This psytrance vibes. I love it. And you merge with the melodic techno. It sounds so sick in my opinion. The first drop was perfect, but in the drop I was like, oh, I'm not sure. Because the synth was... First of all, don't sidechain the synth in the break because there's no kick, there's no need for sidechain. And make sure the lead, dun dun dun dun, that sound, put it a little bit more body. Try to mix it more clean. Kind of maybe it has too much reverb, maybe it has too much release or sustain in the serum or whatever you are using. Try to make it more tight, less wet, and with no sidechain. I think that's gonna fix the break. And break needs some drums maybe in the second part because it goes too long with same question and answer going on. I like the steps. The kick and bass very nice, but maybe you can have some top kick. That's it, bro. Very nice track, very promising. Just focus finishing it because it sounds so unique. The second drop lead, the break lead, that's the same sound. Make it more tight. Try to work on that sound, especially. That's the biggest issue in the track. It needs to fit better, it needs to be more interesting. Yeah, jumping to the next track. So I'm gonna try to finish the tracks I have. Then if I have time, I will just drop a couple more tracks from the Discord. You never know, yeah, guys. This is like a lottery. I got 60, 70, maybe 100 of submissions every stream. Yeah, that's it. By the way, if you need feedback, for professional feedback, more detailed over email, you can join my channel. Just check the membership tiers. I'm providing personal feedbacks. So if you want to take this feedback thing to the next level, just check my channel in the memberships.
Can I trust you? I always thought you would be someone I could trust. Can I trust you? I always thought you would be someone I could trust. Can I trust you?
Jack and Caillou, nice track, boys. It's hit hard, It hits hard. than my mother's slap. So the thing is, the track is kind of too distorted. Maybe you put too much maximization on the track. I don't know. It sounds a little bit dirty. I love the groove. It's perfect, man. I think it's gonna sound so sick, you know, when you finish this one. The master is too loud. Maybe you clip too much. Maybe give a little bit more dynamic range to the track. Yeah, that's the main thing.
I could trust.
The vocals are kind of too loud.
I always thought you would be someone I could trust.
And also check this frequency. 200 Hz on the vocals. It's a little bit too loud. If you dip this one, maybe the vocals not gonna be that much harsh anymore.
Can I trust
So this sound is too loud to break melody. Let's see how the second drop leads looks like. So maybe you are lacking a little bit of 8K in the second drop lead, and maybe, I don't know, maybe too much 3K? Maybe too much 3K. Try to lower, but just 1 dB or 2 dB, not more. Just 1 dB. And boost the 8K a little bit. Maybe the second drop kind of now becomes much more colorful, but now it's a little bit too harsh, and maybe that's all about the master. Maybe you boost it too much, because yeah, the overall track sounds too much distorted from soft clipping. Do you have soft clip? Maybe that's the thing. So very nice track, bro. Nice one. Yes, a saber style big room. I love this kind of big room, guys. So let's talk about the technical stuff. By the way, welcome back, Runemo, for the supporter. Thanks, appreciate it for the support, bro. So for the feedback for this track, I think it reminds me too much of the sabers. And that's okay when you first start. I was also copying sabers and other big room artists. That's okay to copy. That's okay to get inspired. That's totally okay if you're a beginner. So the things like that, the drop bass doesn't loud enough. I think there's some problem with the kick. Kick doesn't hit hard as it should. Drop lead could be a little bit more in your face. Maybe it's too wide and lack of body, I can say, and maybe it's, I don't know. It's not up front as it should be. This break climax doesn't clean enough, doesn't fat enough. I think the layering could be better. Yeah, man, other than that, there's nothing much to give feedback. Try to mix it more clean. I think most of the problem comes from the mix down and mixing decisions. And for a beginner, I think it's a good track. Yeah, you said you make this track after watching Sabers and Jackson Vega masterclass. Yeah, I already watched Sabers' first masterclass for 78910.com. I love it. It's one of the best resources for learning this big room stuff. Yeah, I cannot give an exact feedback, because the arrangement is already there. The thing is like the mixing is not there yet, and there's no single thing to say. Just focus on practicing, and eventually you will get better. Yeah, jumping to the next one.
You got a good picture, huh? There's a great deal of contrast in it, and currently it's upside down on our monitor, but we can make out a fair amount of detail. Okay, would you verify the position, the opening I ought to have on the camera? I can see some evidence of rays emanating from the descent engine. and currently it's upside down on our monitor, but we can make out a fair amount of detail. Okay, when you verify the position, the opening I ought to have on the camera. Some evidence of rays emanating from the descent engine.
You know the thing? It's like I actually got the message. It's like a journey to the Venus. I love it, bro. Very nice track, very chill track. The drop bass could be a little bit louder. Other than that, there's nothing to fix in the drops, in my opinion. It already sounds perfect. The thing is, the break sounds too silent. You know, I needed to volume up my speakers, and then the drop could sound so much louder. So I tried to squeeze the track a little bit. Maybe with mastering, you can, you know, make the lowest parts louder, higher parts lower. So lower the dynamic range with mastering, or maybe just fix it by hand. Volume up the break a little bit. That's it. Also, this walking sequence in the break, maybe it's too long. Maybe I will cut it half. Or maybe if I'm gonna have it this long, maybe in the middle I could introduce some ARP or something like that, or some ear candy to keep the things interested. Other than that, it's perfect. I love it. Yeah, break is too long without just walking noises. It's artist choice. I cannot say anything to it. But I will just shorten it a little bit and also volume up the break and also give more volume to the bass. Thanks for this track. Now jumping to the Brock's track. So I like to finish whatever we have, and if I still have some energy, I will pick more demos. Let's jump to this one. So just skipping the outro. I think the track kind of too repetitive for the arrangement. I will just change the synth in the second part maybe. It's too ambient-ic, it's okay to have it like that, but I think it's too long, just same synth going over and over. First thing first, the hi-hat doesn't fit to the track, it's too harsh. Yeah, just try to find a replacement for that sample. Drop claps needs to be a little bit louder. And drop kick, I like it, but drop bass doesn't have the second octave. So when I check it with span, I can see the first octave properly, but the second octave, we don't have much information. That's why the bass doesn't fill the spectrum enough. The ARP, it's so thin. It's very thin to be the main ARP. So try to use this rare EQ. I show it in the beginning of the stream already. If you use it on the leads can have a little bit more body. But yeah, the thing is like that, the same thing going over and over all the time. So we just have one theme. Yeah, the arrangement needs to be more, I don't know, more variative. It needs to have a different part with a different synths. Maybe you need some vocal or some hook, some theme, something like that, bro. Promising idea, but it requires a little bit more work. So jumping to the next track.
So I'ma light it up just like a cigarette smoke till it's in my head, take it all away. Yeah, I'ma light it up just like a cigarette smoke till it's in my head, take the pain away. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it burn, let it burn.
I wanna see every one of you with your hands in the air.
cigarette smoke till it's in my head, take it all away. Yeah, I'ma light it up just like a cigarette smoke till it's in my head, take the pain away. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Let it burn, let it burn.
I wanna see every one of you with your hands in the air.
Do it for the drama. I do it for the drama. I do it for the do it for the drama.
Techno.
Dude, I think this is one of the best big rooms ever listened again. So I think one of the best tracks for this stream as well. So much energy, no negative feedback on anything. So I think this is perfect. This is already release ready. If you play it on any club, any festival, people will go crazy because it has the old big room vibe, but at the same time it contains something fresh. The techno switch is so cool. The break is so fat. I love it, bro. Maybe I will skip the first break, maybe because I think the two breaks are same. Yeah, it's kind of same. Maybe you can just directly start from the first drop, then make a break and the second drop. I think that will be enough. Yeah, fire track, bro. Love it. So I wasn't listening this kind of Martin Garrix style tracks for a while. Nice track, nice idea. Production needs to be improved. First of all, there's no mid frequencies, there's no mid information, and the upper mids are too loud. And lower mids, you don't even have much lower mids. That's the problem. You need to have a cool frequency response. The low should be equal to the highs. Kind of. Currently, there's lacking of the mids. If you fix it, most of the track is gonna sound so much fresh, so much wide, so much good, better. And yeah, it's all about the balancings now. You need to balance and EQ the track more properly. And other than that, I think in here you are misplaced the kicks not following the leads. Yeah, sometimes it hits early, sometimes it hitting a little bit late. So yeah, bro, if you can fix these little things, I think this track is very nice already. Yeah, try to have more mid frequencies, bro. The mids are so empty and high mids are too much. Yep, thanks for sending the track. So Hifa, Runemo says he's need to go, so I just make a quick change. Sorry for that. Bro, you need a top kick. The kick doesn't cut through. And also you need a rolling bass. The rumble is nice, the kick, body and sub is good. Put a top kick, put a rolling bass. So the low end is gonna be so much stable, so much driven, you know, it's gonna be better. The leads idea is okay. Break is so empty, need to feel it. This ARP doesn't stand out. Maybe you can volume up a little bit more. This part maybe still have some bass. It can hold it in the low root note and make a tension. Maybe you need some percussions or, you know, something to give the groove to the track. Or maybe when you add the rolling bass, that's gonna be okay. That's gonna already be full. But currently, yeah, the low end doesn't have enough groove or enough sounds to driven. Promising idea, bro. Just keep working on it. Jumping to the next track for today, guys. It's more than 2 hours now. I'm so tired. I can't even listen to tracks, but I cannot wait to listen Hyper and Toby's track.
Give it to me. Shake that. It feels right. Feel this energy. Feel this energy. Feel this energy. Feel this energy. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Shake that. It feels right. Feel this energy. Feel this energy. Feel this energy. Feel this energy. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Bro, very nice track. Just one feedback. The arrange level is perfect, by the way. The arrangement is on point. It's already release ready. But why don't you have the lead a little bit louder? I think lead is not cutting through. It's not. It's very wide. It's okay, but I don't know. Maybe it requires a mono layer, or maybe just volume it up. It's kind of missing. Other than that, no negative feedback. Nothing is bad. It's fucking fire, bro. Nice track. Glad to make the closing with this track. So guys, this month's feedback stream, I'm gonna close the stream now. I'm very tired, so I'm sorry if I couldn't listen your demo. But there's always next month. Don't worry, I'm doing this in every month. And other than that, in the Discord, you can find a feedback section. So even I'm checking the tracks when I have time, and you can get feedbacks by other members as well. If you are searching for professional feedback, check my channel in the membership tiers in the YouTube. You can get detailed feedback over email. So I'm providing that service as well. Blah, blah, blah. So thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video then. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.